I don't like this one.
Me neither. It was supposed to be a lot bigger, but...
Because the tree of life is
big.
Usually,
Yeah, but I had to get rid of some of it. My canvas just couldn't get comfortable.
The composition of this thing's rough. The shape of the snake heads are all really rough.
A lot of line work problems throughout this whole tattoo. No tree here. All I see is a very awkward strand of snakes.
For me, this one's a complete miss.
This week, we're testing finesse.
Finesse is the ability to handle any difficult situation with delicacy and ease.
Today, you must tattoo one of the most sensitive areas of the body. The spine.
I know that spot. Place hurts. Yes, it does.
Getting your spine tattooed is insanely painful. There's a big fear that these people are not going to be able to sit for this.
The muscles and vertebrae in the back are very close to the surface of the skin. You must use finesse to work effectively with the contours of the back and help your canvas through what could be a very painful tattoo.
Finesse is very important when you're tattooing a spine because you gotta know when to give and take, because if their spine protrudes, you can really hammer right into their bone.
Every canvas wants the same subject matter as one other canvas. That means you'll all be going head-to-head with one other artist. The judges will directly compare your work in critique. One of you will win, and one of you will lose. All right, you have 6 hours to tattoo your canvas's spine, and your time begins now.
All right, let's do this. Spine tattoos require finesse for the simple fact that you have to line up the tattoo perfectly on the spine to fit the body, and they're very painful.
Okay, this bottom section I'm gonna have to move because your spine's a little bit off.
Today I'm looking for a straight-up battle.
Yeah, man, looks good.
I'm looking for everybody to put up a fight and try to stay in this competition.
5 hours remaining.
I think it's a pretty fair fight. It's just gonna come down to who tattoos better.
This is the moment I've been waiting for.
It's pretty much the same thing all the way up.
Yeah.
Torn up.
Oh, man. What about time, bud?
What about time?
There's just a lot of flaws sticking out in this tattoo. The proportion and depth and anatomy look awkward. Don could be in trouble.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time is up. Machine's down. No more tattooing.
Oh my God. I love everything about it.
Incredible.
Cool.
Today, you had to show finesse by tattooing on a difficult body part, the spine. Done.
The bottom of the spine is definitely off center. It's dead on in the top vertebrae, and the bottom veers off.
The main thing that weirds me out about this tattoo is the weird blood dots. Because your client's so freckly and you did all of those red dots, it looks like something out of a disease medical journal. That's where you lost me on this design.
All right, let's poll the judges in this head-to-head competition.
Both of you did great examples of soft shading. Overall, Eric's is just a little more smooth in the soft areas, so I'm gonna go with Eric.
I'm gonna go with Eric.
Eric.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Today, you faced off tattooing your canvas's spines. Done.
There was obvious shortcomings in this tattoo.
I'm a terrible loser. And I mean, I was pretty upset with the decision.
When it's head-to-head challenge, you've got to be on point on every little bit.
I mean, I work better under pressure.
It's just gonna get tougher and tougher.
This week, we're testing detail.
Detail is all the little textures, all the little fine lines and shading that brings a tattoo to life.
Today, you must all create a biomechanical tattoo.
And he's gonna judge it.
That's the scary part.
Having the godfather of Biomech judge my tattoos, it puts so much pressure on you.
Biomechanical tattoos are free-flowing forms that either grow or come together in a mechanical, organic way.
Detail is really important in biomechanical tattoos because it enhances all the little tiny crevices and gives it that pop to make it that much more exciting.
You have 6 hours to create a biomechanical tattoo, and your time begins now.
I want like a machine parts, like the skin ripping open this machine underneath.
Me, man. What if I create a combination of the organics with machinery? My canvas wants just straight mechanical. I'm gonna take that concept and try to make that happen.
Yeah.
Let's see what we could create. We're gonna work together on this until we come up with a design.
3 hours remaining, everybody.
Getting this, trying to make progress. I'm here to win. Get my money and go home. When my mother passed away, I was 17. She was stolen from me before I even showed her my first tattoo. Her memory. That's what's keeping me going. I need to win this.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, machine's down, time is up. No more tattooing, please. Today, all of you went head-to-head creating biomechanical tattoos. Angel.
Where you fall short on this, man, is, again, line work. That circle in the joint of the elbow.
That was a pretty tricky spot.
It's pretty rough.
The challenge that you're having is the technical execution side, and that is a major hindrance.
Today, you had to create biomechanical tattoos with tight, sharp details. Angel.
I think that you were lost a little bit in the details. If it's a detail challenge, you have to get the details right.
I know what I'm doing. I'm an artist, and this is what the I do. I came here with a mission, with a thirst, with a promise. I can't leave here empty-handed.
This tattoo, to me, is very messy, and that's why you're down here in the bottom.
Angel, Dawn, and Julia. Any one of you could be justifiably eliminated. The judges have decided. Angel, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master.
Angel, seeing people repeating the same struggles over and over, it just gets to the point where no matter how much heart they come to this competition with, not everybody can win.
Please pack your machines and close shop. This week, we're testing precision.
Precision is important in tattooing because you're working with a needle, and every single time you touch skin, it's gonna make a permanent mark.
Surgeons need a steady hand and a cool head to have the precision it takes to operate on complex systems in the body. The same is true for tattoo artists, because one misplaced drop of ink can destroy a tattoo. This is especially true for this elimination tattoo. You will have 6 hours to create an anatomical tattoo.
Anatomical tattoo means you're taking a picture out of a medical book and reproducing it.
You must create an exact replica of the inner anatomy so real, it's like your canvas was just sliced open.
Whether it be an organ, muscle tissue, or bone, we want to see these people use their skills and precision to make this tattoo look exact.
Come on back this way.
I'm going to school to become a scientist.
Very awesome. I'm a science geek myself. I was an EMT while I was in art school. My previous medical experience definitely gives me the edge in this challenge. Are you a fan of music at all?
Yes.
Would you be interested in possibly doing a G clef with the muscular tissue exposed in the negative space?
That's actually really, really cool.
You're totally into that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is just great. Like, oh boy.
Artists, you have 6 hours to create an anatomical tattoo, and your time begins now.
All right, let's do this. Let's do it up.
Anatomical theme for this elimination challenge, judging precision, is really good because the inner anatomy of the body is very complex. You have to be very precise to make all these things look realistic.
Oh my God, it's not even done yet, but I'm like sick. That's what I like to hear. All right. Yes.
4 hours to go, everybody.
My canvas wants a rotten rib cage with pink guts hanging out. I'm really going to show lots of precision in the placement of it.
It's come together so great.
All right. Oh, here you go, Madison. We'll go ahead and give you $800,000 now. The judges might be looking for more of a realistic look to my tattoo. I'm taking a risk. I might really stand out by doing something a little different.
I'm doing a G clef staff cut out of the deltoid muscle, as if it was surgically removed from the body. So I'm gonna do partial saturation and then build up during the process.
What is this tattoo? I have no idea. That's not anatomical at all.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up, machine's down, no more ink.
Turned out so good.
I'm so excited for you. This is like my favorite music tattoo I've ever done now.
This week, we had you create an anatomical tattoo using precision to make it look exactly like the inside of the body. Maddie.
Today, I really just tried to keep it anatomically, like in the right position.
This thing's very cartoony. You have an abundance of sketchy lines.
Are you talking in the bones?
I'm saying in this tattoo, there is a lot of sketchy lines throughout. If you can't get this in solid and get it in tight, you're not gonna make it.
I think I'm doing a really damn good job, and I think I did better than a lot of the other tattoos.
I think you might just be outclassed.
Mystical Mike. Do you feel that this design hits the challenge?
I actually drew the muscle strands on by hand to conform to anatomy.
Can't really say much about the anatomical value of this tattoo because it's basically just a music note with a swirly background.
Upon contemplation, I would have chose the inside of the arm, even the brachial artery.
Your knowledge of that stuff is really impressive. We just can't see any of it.
I don't think that any of the line work or the shading shows a very concentrated effort of being exactly precise. The shadow that swirls around with it, very sketchy and uneven, and I think it takes away from the design a little bit.
There's nothing to judge. So to spend 6 hours doing this and put your livelihood in this competition on the line, bad idea.
Today, you needed the precision of a surgeon to create realistic anatomical tattoos. Maddie, Chris, and Mike, all three of you could justifiably be sent home. Mike, you're here because the Human Canvas jury voted this the worst tattoo of the day. The challenge was precision anatomical tattoos. We don't see any of that.
Give me something on my playing field that I have familiarity with.
You've literally told us you have a better grasp about anatomy than anyone else, and you decided to do none of it. Why didn't you shine?
It's important for me to keep my shoulders back and my head high. Whether you keep me here or send me home, my confidence prevails regardless.
Okay, but when you lay your head on your pillow, did you actually do a tattoo that could fight as much as your mouth is trying? That's the question.
Maddie?
What your peers do has a major effect on how harshly you get judged. When you look at the other tattoos in the field, this tattoo, it's just in the bottom.
I'm the youngin', but I have passion, and I can learn from criticism.
This is not good tattooing.
The judges have decided, Mike, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master.
At the end of the day, are you giving us any option to be like, this guy does know how to do a black outline, or this guy does know where to put shading? Go.
Please pack your machines and close shop. Today, you must tattoo an image composed of anything but what it is actually made of.
Huh?
I don't even know what that means.
The trick here is the trick of the eye. When this tattoo is done, you see it from across the room, it's supposed to look like this item. The afterthought is to see what it's made of.
Today is really gonna push you guys at the drawing table.
Oh, man.
Ingenuity is a pain in the ass. I'm turning pizza into a cat.
This is gonna be so hard.
Artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo an image out of anything but what it is actually made of. And your time starts now.
He wants it to be made of organic pieces. So trees, flowers, berries, anything that I can get in there, he wants in there.
So I thought that I was going to get to do a black and gray face made out of like branches, but actually this guy wants a face made out of organic plant matter. How the do I make this out of plants?
Make sure she's super readable and beautiful.
She's not gonna be crazy.
She looks like a crazy alien right now.
Oh my God. This snake made out of eyeballs and the face made out of organic shapes are really difficult asks. We might be in a little bit of trouble.
Are you excited for me to win Tattoo of the Day with this?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Team Christian gave me the Tree of Life made of snakes. I'm super confident. I love doing snakes. It's gonna have bright color. Are you okay? Do you wanna move or something?
No, I'm fine.
To tattoo, you need to sit still.
I'm just trying not to mess up your lines.
One little move can ruin the whole tattoo. Are you feeling okay?
Make sure that when you get into the face, you're getting some nice soft fades.
I think I'm so fixated on the actual pieces that make this face up, I'm losing the idea of the face. I'm just like turning into a ball of stress.
What is it?
It's a woman's face made of flowers.
Being here is so important to me because I lost one of my sisters a couple years ago and I inherited her child. She's in her 3rd year of college. Like, I pay for her college. I'm going to win because I feel like it's gonna give me a better chance to provide for my family.
Final hour remaining.
My canvas will not sit still. Time is ticking away. Are you okay?
Like sharp.
I have to literally get rid of half of the tree and all the little details that I wanted to put in the snakes to actually make them look like snakes.
Your tongues are jacked. These ones at the top. Don't move. Whatever you do, don't move.
This cannot be the reason why I go home.
Don't move. Do not move.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. Time is up. Machine's down. No more ink. Today, you had to push the limits and tattoo objects composed out of anything but what they're actually made of. Oba.
This one, for me, it's just dark. The nose and the way the eyes are, she's very scary looking.
I'm just struggling with it in terms of it being compositionally a beautiful woman. To me, it reads like someone who got their skin ripped off.
It is hard to look at.
Tiara. Hi, Tiara.
Hello.
I don't like this one.
Me neither. It was supposed to be a lot bigger, but
Because the tree of life is
big.
usually a,
Yeah,
it's
but
pretty.
I had to get rid of some of it. My canvas just couldn't get comfortable.
The composition of this thing's rough. The shape of the snake heads are all really rough.
A lot of line work problems throughout this whole tattoo. No tree here. All I see is a very awkward strand of snakes.
For me, this one's a complete miss.
Today, you had to prove your ingenuity, and based on your work, one of you will be packing your machines. Clean. Why did your team vote Oba to the bottom?
We all agreed that Oba's was the most unappealing out of all the tattoos. It's hard to look at. I mean, it's a chick with a beard.
I understand that it's not visually appealing to everyone, but he loved it, so I love it. I'm going to defend it till the end.
I can't disagree with the jury making this choice. It's very grotesque.
He does have some good technical application there. I think it was just a design choice that didn't work out.
I understand what I did, and I know next week that I won't do the same thing. I learn, I grow, and I evolve.
I would just like to say that my tattoo is still better than the other tattoos.
I'd just like to know your thought process. Where in your design can you show me the tree of life?
She wanted one that was kind of twisted.
You can't tell me the trunk doesn't look like a cartoony illustrated trunk.
This does not look like a tree.
I feel like the snakes have an artistic approach to it, even if you don't want to call it a tree.
I got dealt a pretty canvas. I have the ability to do great tattoos.
All right, guys, time to determine who's going home.
Oba composed the face, regardless what the face looks like. If we go over to Tiara's, the overall ask of the day is not there.
This is one of the toughest ones.
So I need a final decision, guys.
Definitely Tiara.
It's hard for me to really say this is the worst tattoo of the three. The worst application is JP.
Just based on the challenge, my vote is for Tiara. The judges have decided. Tiara, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master.
I don't agree with you guys. I think Tiara is definitely a better tattooer than both of those guys put together. You rock, kid.
Thanks.
Please pack your machines and close shop.